There's not many songs out there that hit, but when they actually hit and they actually show you what you feel, that's when it hits different. It's different when you listen to a song and the stuff that they're saying is more than just words. It's more than just words, and it's more to help you grow and to help you think a little bit. And that's what I think about this song. Good News by Mac Miller is one of those songs that speaks to me directly. It speaks to me because it shows me that, hey, everything may not be okay right now. You may feel like in this situation right now, you're not adequate. And it goes into the details of why you feel that, why you feel the type of way that you feel. And a lot of artists don't do that. They sugarcoat it, or they say a situation that won't make sense. This guy, Mac Miller, in this song explains it in full detail that actually makes sense and shows you why you feel the way that you do. And for those of you that haven't listened to it, I'll give you guys a chance to go listen to it, or you can do that after this video. But I'll be breaking down the lyrics for you and showing you exactly what it is and how it actually has helped me grow in my own life. Buckle up, grab the popcorn, let's go. The song starts off perfectly saying, I spent the whole day in my head, do a little spring cleaning, I'm always too busy dreaming, maybe I should wake up instead. Mac Miller saying that he spends too much time thinking of what to do instead of doing it, realizing that there's a problem with the way that he's approaching life. He's approaching life from a way that, hey, I want things done, but I'm not gonna do them. And in those type of ways, they'll never get done if you continue to think like that. Yes, you'll still get some things done. Yes, you'll still feel okay with your own life. But if true happiness for you stems from the work that you complete, you're not completing the work that you want to complete. So your true happiness is not gonna be at your front door. A lot of things I regret, but I just say I forget. That one's hard right there. That one hits hard to me right there. Saying that, hey, things actually bother me. There's been stuff in my life that has hurt me, that has made me feel not like how I want to feel. And instead of facing it head on, I just try to forget about it. And I think that's invalid to do. I don't think we should be doing that. I think we should be facing our problems head on. If there's a problem that comes up in your path, you face it like you are supposed to face it. Yes, there's gonna be a situation that's not gonna feel good, but instead of regretting it, instead of trying to pretend like the situation never happened, actually facing it and moving on from it. I know it's so easy to speak about. I know it's so much easier to speak than actually do it, but that's the way that it's actually right there. Him saying that he wants to forget all these regrets. Nah, it ain't like that. It ain't like you gonna forget the regret. You gotta work through that regret to get to the promised land. Why can't it just be easy? Why does everybody need me? Oh, I hate the feeling when you're high but you're underneath the ceiling. Got the cards in my hand, I hate dealing. Him saying right here that he wants to stay put, but being put isn't enough, and he doesn't know how to walk through this situation. I know you guys might have felt it, like things are going good in your life, but it's not enough. It's not enough for you for what you want from your life. And if it's not enough for you in your life, you have to do something in your life to make it feel like it's enough. You have to start doing things that you enjoy. Are you an adventurous person? You have to go on an adventure. You have to go on an adventure to find yourself. This be either in the world out there, away from this screen, or in books if you read a book that actually captures you, or if you spend some time alone to think about where you want to take it all. You can spiral, but until you finally sit down to think and to do, you'll be in the same situation that you are. You have to start to think. Mac Miller was high a lot. Probably when he wrote the song, he was also high. Him saying when you're high but you're underneath the ceiling. When you have those thoughts that you want to be so much better, but you're still underneath the ceiling. You're still within your own head, and you're not getting out, and you're not making changes, and you're not getting better. That's what he's talking about. Can I get a break? I wish that I could just get out of my way. What is there to say? There ain't a better time than today. But maybe I'll lay down for a little, yeah, instead of always trying to figure everything out. And all I do is say sorry. Half the time I don't even know what I'm saying it about. That part's dummy right there. That part hits me hard, saying all I do is say sorry, but I don't even know why I'm saying sorry. Who am I saying sorry to? Am I saying sorry to the person who I'm saying it to, or am I saying sorry to myself? Am I saying that, hey, I am a nuisance in this world, and I am sorry that my nuisance got in your way? See how it displays yourself? You display yourself as being not enough. You display yourself as being someone who's in every other person's way, when in reality, you're not in any other person's way. You're in your own way. Him saying that I wish I could get out of my way. He keeps saying that he is sorry, but he shouldn't be sorry because he's not in anybody's way. Even if you walk into somebody's way, it's not that serious. You guys were just walking in two different places and you ended up walking into each other. It's not that serious at all. You should not feel a super heartfelt sorry for a situation like that. And that hits home right there. That hits home because it's not talked enough about realizing that you are also just like everybody else. You get the same opportunities as everybody else. You get to believe in yourself just like everybody else believes in themselves. It's up to you guys to have that belief in your mind and push yourself forward. People are going to tell you that you're not enough, and you're going to keep listening to them until you finally realize that you have to get out of your way. You have to push yourself forward, and you can't feel sorry for everything that you do. You can't. You are also a living person. Nobody else is better than you. Nobody else is worse than you. You are you for what you are, and that's who you are. You have to believe in yourself, the true message of such. Good news, good news, good news. That's all they want to hear. No, they don't like it when I'm down. People want to hear the good stuff. They don't want to hear the negativity. They want to ask you how you're doing, but they also don't want you to do better than them. And all these rules that really are not in contextual situations, they're not there. They're just rules that we should be following, even though there's nothing that strictly outlines you to follow these rules. That's what he's talking about. Them telling you to take a right step when it doesn't really matter if you take a left step. It doesn't matter what you do because you're going to end up in the same situation as everybody else, not on this earth in 100 years. We're all going to move on to another place at the end of the day, and it's not going to be this way. It's not going to be a whole difference if you take one step this way or one step that way, or if you look to the right when you should be looking to the left. You get to do what you want to do. And for everybody that comes at you and they're like, give me the good news, give me the good news. It's up to you on what you want to say. It's up to you on what you want to say. They may want to hear something. They probably do want to hear something. But it's up to you to portray yourself in the situation and in the way that you want to portray yourself. And here Mac Miller starts to get a little bit more positive, saying, when it ain't that bad, it could always be worse. I'm running out of gas, hardly anything left. Hope I make it back from work. Yes, in this situation, he feels like he's not enough and he feels like he's doing bad things. But even if it's bad, it could always be worse than the situation that it currently is. Yes, your situation compared to somebody else will be different. And that's one of the ways that people use to think about situations differently, because at the end of all of it, you're thinking about a situation and you're feeling that way about a situation because of the way that you are thinking about it. If I am happy that I get a red jelly bean, then I will be happy if I get a red jelly bean. But if I'm sad if I see a red jelly bean and I see a red jelly bean, I'll be sad. It's all about the way that you look at it. Yes, some things are deeper than it. Some things are much deeper than it, and they can't be outlined super easily like this. But for a lot of these smaller things, you can apply this methodology to push yourself forward. And the last part that I do want to talk about the song is right here, because this part touches me. Why I gotta build something up beautiful just to go set it on fire? I'm no liar, but sometimes the truth don't sound like the truth. Maybe cause it ain't. I just love the way it sounds when I say it. Yeah, people will not say what the truth actually is. They'll say what sounds better to say. Whatever sounds better in a public standpoint is what will be said. That is what will be said, and you may not hear the truth even if you truly want to hear the truth. So how do you know what the truth is? Well, you try to look at human context and look at the situation for what it is. You try to look at what is actually going on. This song is a full introspection song. It's looking inside of yourself to see who you are, to see how people act, and to see what's actually going on. Yes, the world can be depressing if you look at the world in a depressing way. But if you look at it from a positive standpoint, if you look at it from a learning standpoint, if you look at it from a growth standpoint, you can learn a lot from all of these negative situations that do happen in your life. And that's what I try to push on this YouTube channel as well, and what I've been pushing to you throughout this video. And if you truly mess with that, please make sure to press the like button. It means the world to me when you press the like button, because more people will see the video, so you're making a positive impact on other people around you. Furthermore, if you want to see more of my videos on Blue Vanity, I make YouTube videos on here about X, about spirituality and hip-hop, just like this video right here. If you want to hear me talk, yap, and help you grow yourself to think a little bit different than you did before, video up here or the subscribe button down below, that would be amazing if you did that. I truly appreciate that. So again, I am Blue Vanity. YouTube video today, and we'll have some more out for you real soon. I love you. Take care.